Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel all about BA. In this video, we are going to learn something about providing access to workspace and the items, okay, within Fabric Workspace. Alright, so we all know how do we create a workspace, which we discussed in the initial couple of videos as well. But I'll quickly tell you how do we create one, and then how do we provide access to that workspace for different people or groups. Alright, so if you click on workspaces, you will have option to create workspace by clicking new workspace. The moment you have created a workspace, you will become the admin of that particular workspace, meaning you can add other people as admin or provide necessary permission according to what they are supposed to do. Okay, so we also discussed in the initial sessions that there are 4 different types of roles available to the people who have to use Fabric Workspace. Okay, today I'll be showing you how do we provide the users and groups one among these 4 roles and how to do that, right? So if you click on workspace that you have created, you will see something called workspace access. So once you click that, on the right hand side you see that you can add people or groups. As we understand from here that we can add individual people, we can directly search their name here. Otherwise we can add groups as well in real time. If you are part of a big organization, accesses work based on access control lists or groups. Okay, it won't be for individual people in 99%. Okay, so the roles and permissions are always given to groups. Okay, so that is why we have option to add people and groups. So once you click on people or group, you will be able to search by name or email. Okay, before that I'll just take you through the Azure portal and show you how do we add users for the demo purpose. So under portal.azure.com, you will be seeing users service. Under that, if you come here, you can click on new user and create new user. So I'll say workspace access demo. This is going to be my username. I'm using the same as the display name also, and then I'm going to say review and create. So the users we create here can be part of groups as well, which we can create in the Azure portal itself. But we are not going to see the demo of groups now. Just understand that however we provide access to the individual users, same way it works for groups as well. So once I refresh now, the 3 users are going to be shown as 4 now. WS access demo. So once you have the username or email ID here, you can go back to Fabric Workspace and then manage access. Click on this and then search by Workspace access demo and then choose the type of permission or role that you want to provide to this particular person or user or group, right? So there are 4 different kinds of roles available. Admin, which is the topmost topmost category in the role section or permission section. He will have all end-to-end accesses in the workspace. He can do anything. He or she can do anything that he or she wanted to do. A member, contributor, viewer have different set of permissions. Viewer has the least set of permissions given, and admin is the maximum set of permissions given to a particular role. Member and contributor, they almost share certain permissions, but with some differences. If you want to understand who can do what, I will recommend you to go to the URL that I will be mentioning it in the description section as well. So you can understand end to end about what who can do what. Okay, admin being the highest privileged role, he can do all the activities that is allowed in a workspace. Member, contributor, and viewer, they are all one level below each other. Okay, a member is lesser than admin, contributor is lesser than member, viewer is the least one. Okay, so members can add other members or others with lower permissions. Like if I am a member, I can add other members or I can add a contributor or viewer. So like that, you can go through this particular website. So you will get more details about who can do what. Alright, so coming back here, we got to know that how to add access to person. Okay, I'll say contributor. And can we add only one? No, we can keep adding how much ever persons we want. So I'll search for another member like this. You can keep searching the persons or group names, whoever you want to give access to, and then choose the roles accordingly. So once I choose it and then say add, they will be provided with the necessary roles and permissions. So if you go back, and then if you want to change the role given to a particular person, you can choose, and you can either remove or you can change the role to admin or member or viewer. Since I am the admin who created this workspace, I am the default admin which cannot be removed at any point in time. That is why this is grayed out. Okay. So for all other persons, we can change the role whenever we wanted to do. So this is just an FYI. We can add members or groups and then we can change it later if we want. Okay. So up to this we are good. So what happens when you provide access to a particular user, for example, viewer access or contributor access or member access? Is it applicable to all the individual items in the workspace? Yes. So a workspace can have folders, a workspace can have different kinds of activities or notebooks or lakehouse. We see different types here: folder, copy job, notebook, lakehouse, and then multiple notebooks. So there are a lot of things that we can have within a workspace, right? So if you provide a particular role or access to a particular user, he or she will have the same access for all the components in the fabric workspace. Okay, what if you want to give individual access or individual component access to a particular person? For example, you have to share a particular copy job or you have to share a particular notebook with another teammate, but you do not want to give him or her workspace access. They need not see what is there in the workspace, but they can simply look at your notebook and they can go through the code that we have. If that is the case, there is an option available in Fabric Workspace which is called sharing capability. Okay, what is that sharing capability? So if you click on copy job, you will not get to see that sharing, but if you see notebook, you will see an option for sharing. So once you click on sharing, you can decide if you want to give access to a specific set of people or people with existing access, people in your organization. So this is the kind of access that we want to provide to the particular sharing. So once you choose this, right, I want to give access to specific people for this particular notebook. Additionally, I can decide whether they will be able to share this, they will be able to edit this, they will be able to run. Okay, if I choose this according to the access given, they will be able to manipulate. So if I click on apply, they will be asking us to provide a name again. Okay, workspace, like this we have to choose and then send. All right, so we can also copy the link so that we can share the URL to the people with whom we want to share, and then they can take it forward from there, or by email if you want to share this access details also you can. Otherwise by Teams channel also you can do it. So these are all certain options that is available, and as I mentioned, you have the flexibility to give access at workspace level as well as to the individual component level by sharing. Okay. If you want to learn more, I will provide you one more URL here wherein you will get to know about item permissions. With the sharing feature, you can give user direct access to an item. The user can only see the item in the workspace and isn't member of any workspace roles. Item permissions grant access to connect to that item, which item endpoints the user is able to access. Okay, so read data, read all. There are different permissions here. Okay, if it is only read, they cannot see the data in SQL. They can only see item metadata. Okay, there are different roles available here, and then you can go through whatever is given here if you want to explore more. All right. So apart from this, I didn't have anything to share in this video. So I just wanted to cover this individual component level as well as at the workspace level. But one more thing before I wind up, right? You see that a folder is created here and you see an option for new folder. But if you are someone who don't see this, there is a reason for it. Why? Because there are two different views available in the Fabric workspace. One is lineage view, which we all have been seeing in my videos of late. You will have a lake house. Under that lake house, whatever components are there within the lake house, you will see that. And it's kind of a relation between the lake house and the components, right? So this is called lineage view, how items are interrelated to each other, right? So there is another view here which is called list view. In list view only, you will be able to see a new folder option, but in lineage view, you will not be able to see an option to create new folder because it will be disabled. Okay, so if you don't see it, just don't worry. Just change the view and then you will be able to see it. Okay, so can we create or can we give permissions to the people at folder level? No, that is not possible. There is no option to specifically give option or specifically give permission to a particular folder. Okay, so why? Because it doesn't work that way. uh, for admin, for members and contributors, they will have all possible options with respect to folders. All these three category people, they can create folder, they can delete folder, rename folder, move folder and view folder. For viewers, the only one option available is to just view. Okay, we cannot give access to specific folder to specific people. And as I said, there are certain components which cannot be shared as well. Okay, so for example, if I want to share this lake house, I can share. Okay, so that the people with whom I'm sharing, they can contribute to my lake house within the workspace. Okay, but this copy job activity, if you click here, it doesn't have any share option. So we have to explore more on this, which objects, which components are shareable and which are not. Probably I'll prepare another video for this and then post it in the next time. Okay, so that's all with me. If this is of help, please let me know in the comment section. Only through your comments I get to know the feedback. Please spend 10 seconds to let me know what you feel about the content. Okay, thanks a lot to all the people who have been providing support so far. Keep continuing. Thank you.